Hi everyone, Happy New Year and welcome to 2023. I am really looking forward to interacting with you this year and as usual, enjoying talking about diabetes, learning more about diabetes and how to live with diabetes. So today I thought, let's discuss about 5 common questions I'm asked by patients about diet in clinic. So the first question that is very commonly asked in clinic is, Daktari, are the traditional foods good? Because the assumption is that anything that comes from the ground is very healthy. So nduma, ngwashe, and all the other natural products, people think that these are very healthy and therefore should be eaten in plenty. So today I want to tell you that nduma, that ngwashe is still starch. So remember, we have talked about this before, that in diabetes, the main thing you're trying to control in the diet is the starch element, and therefore because of that you want to reduce as much as possible the starchy foods. Nduma and ngwashe are also starch, so whenever you're taking this, be very careful and ensure that you still take a little amount of starch, whether it is nduma, ngwashe, rice, ugali, chapati, all of them are the same. So do not think that traditional foods are always equal to better. Now, the second question I'm asked about diabetes and diet is, Daktari, what about juice? So one of the things about juice, and I'm talking about natural juice, the juice from the box is no, but natural juice and diabetes. Well, the thing about juice is that you need to use very many fruits to make a glass of juice or a jug of juice. And therefore, if you have diabetes, that amount of sugar is easily broken down to sugar in the body and makes your blood sugar to rise. So avoid juices when you have diabetes, especially the juices that are from many fruits. So what I would encourage you to do is to actually just take the fruits themselves, okay? Or take juices that are not necessarily made from sugary fruits. And we will have a video explaining that you can have juices from things other than the sugary fruits, and you'll get to know more about that. So remember, avoid taking very fruity and sugary fruits and converting them into juice. The third question I'm asked, especially for the people who have new diagnosis of diabetes, is, Daktari, can I take meat? I don't know why people think that diabetes is brought about by excess meat. There's nothing wrong with meat, and you can actually have meat when you have diabetes. The only thing about it is if you have gout, because there are some people who have diabetes but they also have gout and they have maybe kidney problems. And so for them, red meat causes accumulation of uric acid, and uric acid leads to gout. So because of that, we want to step back on red meat in people who have gout and diabetes or have kidney disease with diabetes. You might want to step back on the red meat, but you can eat your white meat. But for any other person with diabetes, it is okay to take your nyama. So I'm sure you're very happy in your corner. You can eat as much meat as you want. So eat meat, but remember it's still a balanced diet. Don't go overboard. And also don't go for those fatty parts of the meat. So eat just normal lean meat, and mostly white meat is the best, and it's the healthiest form of meat. That is fish and chicken. But you can also eat the other red meat like goat meat, cow meat, that's beef, and ensure that you're not taking the very fatty parts of the food, okay? Then the other question that I'm asked almost all the time is about, Daktari, what about the portions of the food? Sometimes when I tell a patient that, go and make sure that you have a quarter of your plate as rice, a quarter of your plate as protein, and then a half as vegetable. And then one day I was invited to someone's house and I saw the size of plate that was there, and I realized we have to say something else, because sometimes you can have a plate this big, so a quarter of it is still too much. So just remember, a quick way of remembering is the size of your fist. So if you want starch, size of your fist. Simple. So rice, ugali, mokimo, whichever other starch you have, matoke, size of your fists. And those are 5 common questions that are asked. I hope you've learned something today. Bye.